Okay, everyone. So, welcome to another episode of Tech-Lax the webcast. Until you guys come up with a better name, anyway. As always, I'm Owen, and today I'm joined by Coach Cody of the Calgary Mounties. How's it going, Coach?
It's going well, Owen. I'm happy to be here, buddy.
Awesome. Okay, so I got a few questions, and then we got a rapid-fire 1-minute game, where the record is currently held by Ryan McLean with 27 seconds left. So hopefully you can
Oh,
beat
we're
that.
doing it for time.
Yeah, it's a 1 minute beat the clock type thing.
And Cleaner's got the record.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my best.
All right, I know how competitive you are, so yeah. Okay, so the first question I got for you is tell me a bit about your lacrosse history.
All right. Well, I tried the game for the first time in mini tyke when I was 5 years old. And then I actually didn't play again until I was 9 years old. And then since then, I've kind of held steady. I played my minor lacrosse for the North Delta Hawks and the Delta Islanders. I played intermediate A, junior A for the Delta Islanders as well. Played a handful of games for Coquitlam in the WLA. I was drafted to Rochester Nighthawks the following year. Played with Calgary. Just played in one game, but I went to both those training camps. And then I've played senior B with the Calgary Mounties, the Ladner Pioneers, and also recently the Edmonton Miners. So I've also refereed for 10 years. And I've been coaching for 8 years now. So I've got a lot of skin in the game.
Yeah, no, and that's actually leads me to a later question, which is why do you only play one game for Calgary in your NLL debut?
Um, it was a mixture of, not prioritizing what I should have at the time and bad decisions, and also just straight up not being good enough at the time for the teams that I was given the opportunity to try out for. Do I have a lot of regrets? Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of that stuff has given me the tools to coach younger kids and help them through that process. So
Nice. Okay, now we get into a little bit more fun stuff. Who has the best color scheme in the NLL?
I love the Riptides jerseys. I think they're clean, and I don't think they get enough love, to be quite honest. And second to that, I really like the Panther City's color scheme and the purple and black. I think it's really crisp.
Nice. Okay. What is the best cereal in your opinion?
It's not an opinion. It is the best cereal, and that's Captain Crunch.
Fair enough. Okay. Who has the best work ethic who you played with?
I played with a lot of guys, and honestly, this past year I played with Keegan Ball, and he's the first guy on the floor, and you can tell that he just loves the game, takes a lot of time with his body, and being a leader myself, that's a guy that I look up to and I'd follow anywhere, just simply because of how he handles his business and puts himself in a good opportunity to play the best lacrosse he can. I got a lot of respect for that guy.
Okay. I did a little bit of digging and I found out you played defense. So,
Yeah.
who's
You
the
don't got to
hard.
dig too hard to find that out.
Right? Who's the hardest offense player to defend against that you have gone against?
The hardest offensive player.
Yeah.
Um, I had to be in training camp and in practice with Curtis Dixon and Dane Dobie, so I didn't get to play against those guys a whole ton, but those guys, obviously, I think everyone would have those answers. But if you want me to go back to my junior A career, and this is a name that most of the 91 kids out of BC know, is Tyler Digby. He plays for the Riptide. And as big as he is now, he was that big when he was 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. And he's always been, a tough opponent, very physical player, competitive and highly skilled. So I'd have to say in my junior career, that was somebody that I circled on the calendar to play against, knowing that I was going to be in for a tough day.
Yeah, that is totally fair. A lot of tough players. Alright. The best non lacrosse athlete to make the best box player.
Ooh, that's any sport.
Yeah.
That's tough because they got to be skilled and they got to be athletic. Oh, that is tough. You didn't give me a heads up on that question, and I just drawing a blank right now. I think I honestly got to swing to the side of somebody that would be competitive enough to take the time to become excellent at the sport. So that would have to be Kobe Bryant, what I'd have to say, because I think he'd be excellent at whatever he chose to do.
Yeah, that would definitely make for an interesting choice for sure.
Yeah, it would.
All right, now we get into our 1 minute game where you're trying to beat the clock with the most time left. So I'm gonna start.
Let's go.
Okay, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Apple or Microsoft?
Apple.
Disney Plus or Netflix?
Netflix.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Under Armour or Signature Lacrosse?
Under Armour.
Field or box?
Box. Easy.
Time travel or teleportation?
Teleportation.
Crunchy or puff Cheetos?
Crunchy.
Tim's or Starbucks?
Tim's, because that's all I can afford.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Okay, bonus question. Pixar or Disney movies?
Pixar.
Alright, you actually did that with 18 seconds left.
So I beat Claire? That's a good day.
No, it's whoever has more time left on the clock. So
tough.
Yeah.
You got to take out that question, field or box cross. I don't think you're gonna find somebody that says unless you got Paul Rabel on there.
Yeah. I'll think about switching that one out then.
Yeah.
Alright. Game day meal.
My game day meal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like a turkey club, toasted sandwich, smoothie, easy money, 3 hours before the game, feeling hot.
Nice. You get to pick the next NLL expansion. Where is it, and what is the team name?
You got to go somewhere nice because I feel like you're going to draw more guys to the game. So I feel like you got to go Florida. And I think, I don't know, the name. The Florida Panthers.
Fair enough.
Even though the Panther City Lacrosse Cup's already there, I love the name. I can pick one.
Yeah. Any game day superstitions?
Me, I just try to sit in the same spot in the locker room. So if you're on a team with a set locker room, obviously that's easy. But if you're showing up away games and stuff, I tend to gravitate towards the same spot and or sitting between the same two people.
Nice. All right. Best NLL logo.
The best NLL logo?
Yeah.
I got to go with the Roughnecks, man. I really like the whole branding behind it. I think it's hard to the core of what Alberta is. So.
Yeah, unfortunately they took away the red though.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's another conversation.
Yeah. All right, what advice would you give to future athletes?
To young kids, same stuff I kind of preach all the time. Honestly, is good days, bad days. You still got to show up and put in the work, and you don't really know if you want something unless you work really hard at it. And I think a lot of kids get caught up in the middle of that, kind of just showing up, going through the motions, and they think they want it until they really get challenged by a certain coach or facilitator or whatever that looks like. And they kind of realize that it's not what they want. So I think kids need to find out at a younger age whether it's something that they really want to put that time and effort into, because sports does take up a lot of time, a lot of effort. And, if kids say they want to play A or they want to go pro, I think parents and coaches need to challenge them a little harder at a younger age and make sure they understand what that takes. So I think a lot of them kind of don't understand that till it's a little too late, and then they're deer in headlights when push comes to shove. So I think younger kids just need to be exposed to what it does take to be excellent.
Nice. Okay, now we get to talk about this little black logo at the bottom of this video, the Raw Iron Performance. Tell me a bit more about your gym brand.
The gym. I started it when I was like 14, 15 years old. Actually, I had the the dream of it. I had the idea of it. My sister's high school sweetheart, their family came from England and opened up a kickboxing gym, and that was kind of my first experience away from like a rec center gym. And I fell in love with it and just kind of the nitty gritty of it. And then obviously my passion for lacrosse kind of got mixed into it. And then I was able to, over the last 7, 8 years, put together, enough time and effort into something that started on fields in the back of my truck, into garages, and now we're in a 3,700 square foot facility that's strapped with quality equipment, quality people, young athletes from all sports, mainly lacrosse, though, to tell you the truth. But we are trying to expand, to other sports. But it's one of those gyms that, the best way to put it, it's kind of old school mentality with new school training methods, and just making sure that kids are given the right environment to thrive in. And like I said, back to that lesson is, I think the gym and who I am and what the gym kind of entails gives kids a good, honest look at what it takes to be excellent. And they're kind of held to a higher standard and held accountable to what it takes to be excellent again. And everything kind of circles back to that. We're trying to make kids great. And I think Alberta has a lot of potential and a lot of untapped potential. So we're out here just trying to facilitate and give them the best damn coaching they can get.
Nice. Okay, now best game-winning treat.
Oh, ice cream. Kyle Playstead knows that, man. Yeah. I don't think there's anything that beats an ice cream cone on a hot summer day. So that's an easy one. I'm looking for ice cream after every game.
Hey, what do you look for as a coach?
Easy, good attendance, hard work, and coachability. Just those type of three things. Again, I preach those. If you can give me those three things, I have enough confidence in myself as a coach that I can take you to wherever it is that you want to go.
Nice. Oh, hey, you get to nominate a teammate or player. Who am I talking to next?
You've talked to Ryan McLean?
Yes, I have, actually.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'd have to go with Jake Foster then. He's an alumni of our program, went to Maryville University. He was just recently on the Colorado roster before being released, but he's a young, hungry, humble young man that loves the game genuinely, and I think he'd give you a couple good laughs as well along the way.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Coach.
Of course. So I appreciate it a lot, man. I appreciate what you're doing for the sport.